Hi and welcome to this video about lazy loading modules in Angular. Here I have the app, which is very basic for the purpose of this video. What it actually does is shows two components, the home component when we are in the root route and the pizza component if you're going to the pizza route. And here we have our routes that basically do what we actually saw in the browser before. When we go into the root route, the home component will be shown, and for the pizza route, we will see the pizza component. And there is nothing wrong with this implementation, though each time you have such scenario, you should consider lazy loading modules, because it's a better way to go. The reason for that is in our current implementation, all components will be loaded when the app starts, even if you don't need them, as in the case for the pizza component. And when the app grows, it gets slower. If you were using lazy loading modules, there will be no difference of how many components we have, until they are part of the lazy loading modules, because in that case, they get loaded only on the purpose. Imagine that the pizza component is a part of lazy loading module. When the app starts on the home page, module to which the pizza component is imported will not be loaded. Only in the case we go to the pizza route, the module and all of its members will be loaded. So you have the app split up into chunks, and if you don't need all chunks at the moment, they won't be loaded. We can easily transform our current implementation to the one with the lazy loading module for the pizza component. For that, we're going to create pizza module, add routing part for it, and import pizza component. Firstly, I'm going to import routes and router module from Angular router and add route that loads our pizza component each time the module will be loaded. So let's add our routes, and the path for pizza component will be empty string, because I want to load only pizza component and the route should be pizza. And for that route we're going to load our pizza module. We also need to add our pizza component to the declarations array and import router module with our routes using forChild method. We should use forChild because our pizza module is a feature module. And I'm also going to import matcart module in our pizza module because we're using matcart component in our pizza component. So I just copy the import statement from app module and add it to the import array. I also want to restrict our pizza service to the scope of the pizza module. So we remove provided in root and add our service to the providers array. And back in our app module, we delete pizza component from all places. And here I add the import statement for pizza module. See that here we use a new way to implement this because our app is on Angular 8. And here we have some errors. I think we should restart our app. In most cases, we should restart our app in terminal if we are adding modules, because our app already compiled before we edit module, so we need to stop and compile it with our newly created module. Okay, let's check in the browser. All works as before, but now we have a lazy loading module with our pizza component.